Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on September 26th, 2020 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Bhagavati Panguranga Tegaram Yatkitata Vahan Mande Segaram Ninadadinam Paramanandamadavam Sri Chaitanya Isram Adahi Om Tat Sat. This chapter is fairly long.
So this chapter is pretty long.
And it's entitled,
So it is entitled Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sends Lord Nityananda Prabhu to console the devotees in Navadvip.
Chaitanya Mangal. সন্ন্যাস করিল মোর সবারে দুঃখ দিয়া এখানে ছাড়িয়া গেলা নিদারুণ হইয়া
The devotees in Navadvip said,
Gauranga took sannyas.
Lord Gauranga took sannyas,
Giving us all unhappiness.
giving us all unhappiness.
He left us here.
He left us here.
And mercilessly he went away.
And mercilessly he went away.
রহিব কেমনে তাহা ছাড়িয়া আমরা নিদারুণ মশবারে ছাড়িলেন গোরা
How can we stay here without him?
How can we stay here without him?
He, Lord Gaura,
He, Lord Gaura,
mercilessly has left all of us and went away.
mercilessly has left all of us and went away.
তারধিক দয়াল তাহার বড় নাম নাম হইতে তারে পায় এই মুখ্য কাম
His great name
His great name,
and that he is, more merciful than himself. His name is more merciful.
more merciful than himself. His name is more merciful.
By chanting his holy name,
By chanting his holy name,
we will attain him.
we will attain him.
This is our main activity.
This is our main activity.
So by chanting the holy names of Krishna,
So by chanting the holy names of Krishna,
the associates of Navadvip are
the associates of Navadvip are
considering that they will achieve Lord Chaitanya.
considering that they will achieve Lord Chaitanya.
So they should fully absorb themselves in chanting his transcendental names.
So they simply absorb themselves in chanting his transcendental names.
তার বাক্য আছে পূর্ব সভার তরে নাম যেই লয় সে পাইব আমারে
His statement to us he gave previously
His statement to us that he gave us previously
is still there.
is still there.
Quote,
Quote,
who chants my holy name
who chants my holy name
he will achieve me. He will attain me.
he will attain me.
Revival.
Haribol.
এই চিন্তে নাম লইতে বসিল সবাই, সচিব বিষ্ণু প্রিয়ার যত যত যে।
So considering this, all the devotees sat down to chant
Considering this, all the devotees sat down to chant
his holy name.
his holy name.
Mother Sachi, Vishnupriya Devi, and everyone
Mother Sachi, Vishnupriya Devi, and everyone
who was there
who was there
sat down and chanted Lord Gauranga's holy name.
sat down and chanted Lord Gauranga's holy names.
কি বালক বৃদ্ধ কি বা যুবক যুবতী, নাম লইতে বসিলা গৌরাঙ্গ করি গতি।
Whether children, youths,
All the children, youths,
or girls,
girls,
whether others,
and elders
all sat down
all sat down
and chanted with their full attention.
and chanted with their full attention.
And their goal, Gauranga as their goal,
And
keeping Gauranga as their goal.
and keeping Gauranga as their goal.
নাম পাশে বান্ধিল গৌরাঙ্গ মত্ত সিংহ, দণ্ডাইল মহাপ্রভু গতি হইল ভঙ্গ।
In this way, with the robes of his holy name,
In this way, by the robes of his holy names,
they bound the ferocious lion of Lord Gauranga.
they bound the ferocious lion of Lord Gauranga.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stood.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stood.
His movement was broken.
His movement was broken.
নিত্যানন্দ অঙ্গ হেলিয়া রহিল, অঝর নয়নে প্রভু কান্দিতে লাগিলা।
Leaning on Lord Nityananda's body,
Leaning on Lord Nityananda's body,
Lord Gauranga stood,
Lord Gauranga stood.
remained. He remained.
He remained.
With tears flowing from his eyes,
With tears flowing from his eyes,
the Lord was weeping.
the Lord was weeping.
So, since there's no difference between the names of Krishna and Krishna himself,
So, since there is no difference between the names of Krishna and Krishna himself,
all the devotees sat down and started chanting Krishna Chaitanya's holy name.
all the devotees sat down and started chanting Krishna Chaitanya's holy names.
And then this touched Lord Chaitanya.
And this touched Lord Chaitanya,
And he stopped walking away
and he stopped walking away,
and he leaned on the body of Lord Nityananda
and he leaned on the body of Lord Nityananda,
and was profusely crying.
and he was profusely crying. Sri Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya 11.62. By fortune, he went in the southern direction and recovering consciousness thought, "Where am I?" Quote unquote. He decided to go to Advaita's house. He then spoke to Nityananda in a sweet voice. Murari Gupta Kotsha 3.4.2. Thus, the Lord of all embodied beings, who vanquishes the woes of his bhaktas, resolved to set forth for the abode of Advaita Acharya. Murari Gupta Kotsha 3.4.3. As the Lord, whose form was a festival for the eyes of the people, wandered about Radhesh, spoke sweetly to the munificent Avaduta as follows. Murari Gupta Kotsha 3.4.4. Kindly go by the way of the Ganga's bank to the enchanting town of Navadvip. First, utter my name with great devotion to my mother and kindly speak to her Sri Krishna's character, qualities and so forth, so that she may feel peace and happiness. Chaitanya Mangal.
যাও নিত্যানন্দ নবদ্বীপে আজি তুমি শান্তিপুরে সবারে দেখিয়ে যেন আমি
Nityananda is to go today to Navadvip.
Nityananda, you can go today to Navadvip.
Tell all the devotees I want to see them, everyone in Shantipur.
Tell all the devotees that I want to see everyone in Shantipur.
নিত্যানন্দকে ভক্তগণের সান্ত্বনা অর্থ নবদ্বীপে প্রেরণ। প্রভু বলে শুন নিত্যানন্দ মহামতি সত্তরে চলহ তুমি নবদ্বীপ প্রতি।
Sri Krishna Chaitanya said,
Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya said,
listen, O Nityananda,
Listen, O Nityananda.
Most magnanimous.
Listen, O most magnanimous Nityananda.
Quickly go. You should quickly go to Navadvip.
You should quickly go to Navadvip.
শ্রীবাস আদি করি যত সব ভক্তগণ সবার করহ গিয়া দুঃখ বিমোচন।
Go and mitigate the distress
Go and mitigate the distress
of Srivas and the other devotees.
of Srivas and the other devotees.
প্রভুর নীলাচল দর্শনের ইচ্ছা ও ভক্তগণের জন্য শান্তিপুরে অদ্বৈত মন্দিরে অপেক্ষার কথা ভক্তগণকে জ্ঞাপনার্থ নিত্যানন্দকে অনুরোধ। এই সব কথা তুমি কইহ সবারে আমি যাব নীলাচল চন্দ্র দেখিবারে।
Tell everyone
Tell everyone
that I am this message.
Tell everyone this message.
And I'm going to see
That I am going to see
one like Lord of Nilachal.
the moon-like Lord of Nilachal. Shri Murari Gupta Kotsha 3.4.5 to 6. Then summon all my beloved Vaishnavas headed by Srivas to wait until I come at the house of the Acharya in Shantipur. After hearing these orders from Gaura, Jagadishwara, Sri Nityananda advanced, swiftly departed in jubilant spirit for Navadvip, which was blessed by the opulences of goddess Lakshmi. Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya 11.63. Go quickly to sweet Navadvip on the bank of Ganga. Say sweetly to the people there my words. Go quickly to the house of Advaita. I have arrived. Agreeing, Nityananda then left for Navadvip.
I'll go to the house of Advaita until I arrive.
I'll go.
শুনি নিত্যানন্দ মনে আনন্দ হইল, দেখা দিব সবাকারে এই সত্য কইল।
Hearing this, Lord Nityananda became very joyful at heart.
Hearing this, Lord Nityananda became very joyful at heart.
Lord Chaitanya said,
Lord Chaitanya said,
I will appear before all the Vaishnavas.
I will appear before all the Vaishnavas.
It is the truth.
It is a truth.
কহে লোচন দাস কাতর হিয়ায়, তবে প্রভু গোরা চাঁদ করিলা বিজয়।
With a sorrowful heart,
With a sorrowful heart,
Lochan Das speaks these words.
Lochan Das speaks these words.
Then Lord Gaurachandra, he continued his journey.
Then Lord Gaurachandra, he continued his journey.
শ্রী নিত্যানন্দ প্রভু সঙ্গে চলি যায়, আসিয়া ঠাকুর তারে দিলেন বিদায়।
Lord Sri Nityananda, he continued walking with Lord Gauranga.
Lord Sri Nityananda, he continued walking with Lord Gauranga.
And then Lord Chaitanya smiled and bid Lord Nityananda farewell.
Then Lord Chaitanya smiled and bid Lord Nityananda farewell.
So Nityananda, Lord Chaitanya are very merciful.
So Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya, they are very merciful.
So they were understanding how the devotees in Navadvip are feeling great distress.
So they are understanding how the devotees in Navadvip, that they were feeling great distress.
So Lord Chaitanya is going to give darshan to the devotees.
So Lord Chaitanya, he went to give darshan to the devotees
In the house of Advaita Acharya in Shantipur.
in the house of Advaita Acharya in Shantipur.
So he's sending Lord Nityananda to announce to the devotees.
So he is sending Lord Nityananda to announce to the devotees.
Naturally, Lord Nityananda is very joyful because he knows how this will give great joy to the devotees in Navadvip.
And naturally, Lord Nityananda, he was very joyful because he knows how this news will give happiness to the devotees in Navadvip.
নবদ্বীপ যাও তুমি শুনহ বচন, নদিয়া নগরে মোর যত বন্ধু জন।
Lord Gauranga said,
Lord Gauranga said,
go to Navadvip,
go to Navadvip,
listen to my words.
listen to my words.
meet all my friends
Meet all my friends
in Navadvip.
in Navadvip.
সবারে কইহ মোরে নারায়ণ বাণী অদ্বৈত আচার্য ঘরে উত্তরিব আমি
Tell everyone my words
Tell everyone my words
in the name of Lord Narayan.
in the name of Lord Narayan.
I will go to the house of Advaita Acharya.
I will go to the house of Advaita Acharya.
সবার অপেক্ষা আমি করি শান্তিপুরে রহিবা শ্রী অদ্বৈত আচার্যের ঘরে
I'll wait for everyone in Shantipur.
I will wait for everyone in Shantipur.
I will stay at the house of Sri Advaita Acharya.
I will stay at the house of Sri Advaita Acharya.
প্রভুর ফুলিয়া নগরে যাত্রা তা সবা লইয়া তুমি আসিয়া সত্তরে আমি যাই হরিদাসের ফুলিয়া নগরে
I used to go and bring everyone quickly
You should
there.
go. You should go and bring everyone quickly there.
I will go to see Haridas Thakur
I will go to see Haridas Thakur
in the town of Hulia.
in the town of Pulia. The village of Pulia is situated between Rana Ghata and Shantipur. From Navadvip, the devotees went there by boat and joined the Lord.
নিত্যানন্দে পাঠাইয়া শ্রী গৌর সুন্দর চলিলেন মহাপ্রভু ফুলিয়া নগর
Our Lord Sri Gaur Sundar
Lord Sri Gaurasundar
sent Lord Nityananda,
sent Lord Nityananda,
and then
and then he
and
went.
Mahaprabhu went to the town of Hulia.
Then Mahaprabhu went to the town of Pulia.
সবারে লইয়া তুমি আইস তথা করে একত্রে হইবে দেখা আচার্যের ঘরে
He said to Lord Nityananda,
He said to Lord Nityananda,
you bring everyone and come there.
You bring everyone and come there.
I will see everyone together at one place.
I will see everyone together at one place.
In Advaita Acharya's house.
In Advaita,
At Advaita Acharya's house.
at Advaita Acharya's house.
অবধূত নিত্যানন্দ প্রভুর আজ্ঞায় মহামত্ত নিত্যানন্দ নবদ্বীপে চলিলেন পরম আনন্দ
Following the order of Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Following the order of Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Lord Nityananda went in great ecstasy.
Lord Nityananda went in great ecstasy.
Hold it. Greatly intoxicated with love of Krishna, Lord Nityananda went to Navadvip.
Greatly intoxicated in the love of Lord Krishna, Lord Nityananda went to Navadvip
in transcendental ecstasy.
in transcendental ecstasy.
So Lord Nityananda was intoxicated with love of Krishna.
So Lord Nityananda was intoxicated with love of Krishna.
And being absorbed in this love of Krishna,
And being absorbed in this love of Krishna,
he went to Navadvip.
he went to Navadvip.
And at the same time, described that his mood was of transcendental ecstasy.
At the same time, it is described here that his mood was in transcendental ecstasy.
প্রেমরসে মহামত্ত নিত্যানন্দ রায় হুঙ্কার গর্জন প্রভু করয়ে সদায়।
Our Lord, greatly intoxicated in the mellows of ecstatic love,
Greatly intoxicated with the mellows of ecstatic love,
Lord Nityananda
Lord Nityananda
was roaring loudly
Lord Nityananda was roaring loudly
and shouting the holy names
and shouting the holy names
constantly.
মত্ত সিংহ প্রায় প্রভু আনন্দে বিহল বিধি নিষেধের পার বিহার সকল।
Lord Nityananda
Lord Nityananda
was like an intoxicated lion,
was like an intoxicated lion,
overwhelmed in loving ecstasy.
overwhelmed in loving ecstasy.
His pastimes
His pastimes
are all transcendental
His pastimes are all transcendental
to the rules and regulations.
to the rules and regulations.
Now, read the translation.
In
And
the
it seems all the time 11:240.
It is stated, when a person is actually advanced and takes pleasure in chanting the holy name of the Lord, who is very dear to him, he is agitated and loudly chants the holy name. He also laughs, cries, and becomes agitated, and chants just like a madman, not caring for outsiders. In the Srimad Bhagavatam 11.18.28 to 29, it is stated, giving up the rituals and external regulations pertaining to one's particular status of life, one should act on the transcendental platform beyond rules and regulations. Although most wise, the Paramahamsa enjoys life like a child, oblivious to honor and dishonor. Although most expert, he behaves like a dull, incompetent person. Although most learned, he speaks like an insane person. And although a scholar learned in Vedic regulations, he behaves like in an unrestricted.
So, these verses explain the character of Lord Nityananda.
So these verses explain the character of Lord Nityananda.
Being totally absorbed in love of Krishna,
To think and totally absorbed in the love of Krishna,
he sometimes loudly chanted the holy names.
sometime he loudly chanted the holy names.
He appeared like an intoxicated lion.
He appeared like an intoxicated lion.
He was oblivious to all the rules and regulations.
He was oblivious to all the rules and regulations.
And he was absorbed in the ecstatic symptoms of love for Godhead.
And he was absorbed in the ecstatic symptoms of love of Godhead. Ecstatic symptoms of love.
Jai
of
Nitai.
Godhead.
Haribo.
ক্ষণেকে কদম্ব বৃক্ষে করি অরহন বাজায় মোহন বেনু ত্রিভঙ্গ মোহন।
Sometimes he would climb a kadamba tree,
Sometimes he would climb a kadamba tree,
and sometimes play on play enchanting melodies on a flute,
and sometimes play enchanting melodies on a flute,
and stand in a threefold bending form.
and standing in a threefold bending form.
He was absorbing himself in thinking of Krishna.
He was absorbing himself in thinking of Krishna.
So he would assume the
So he would assume the
threefold bending form of Krishna,
threefold bending form of Krishna
playing on a flute.
playing on a flute.
Sometimes he climbed trees,
Sometimes he climbs trees.
he would act in very unusual ways,
He would act in very unusual ways,
being completely maddened by love of Krishna.
being completely maddened by love of Krishna.
ক্ষণেকে দেখিয়া গোষ্ঠে গড়াগড়ি যায় বৎস প্রায় হইয়া গাভীর দুগ্ধ খায়
Sometimes he would roll, sometimes Lord Nityananda would roll
Sometimes Lord Nityananda would roll
in the pasturing ground,
in the pasturing ground,
and sometimes
and
he would
sometimes
drink milk
he would drink,
directly from a cow.
milk directly from the cow,
Like a cow.
like a calf.
আপনা আপনি সর্বপথে নৃত্য করে বাহ্য নাহি জানে ডুবি আনন্দ সাগরে
Being immersed in an ocean of transcendental ecstasy,
Being immersed in the ocean of transcendental ecstasy,
Lord Nityananda would lose his external consciousness.
Lord Nityananda would lose his external consciousness.
He would dance along the path the whole way.
He danced along the path whole way,
The entire way.
the entire way.
কখনো বা পথে বসি করে নরদন হৃদয় বিদরে তাহা করিতে শ্রবণ
Sometimes in the middle of the road,
Sometimes in the middle of the road,
he would sit
he would sit
and he would
and he
cry loudly
would cry loudly
in such a way
in such a way
that whoever heard
that whoever heard
his crying
his crying,
would their heart would break.
their heart would break.
কখনো হাসেন অতি মহাট্টহাস কখনো বা শিরে বস্ত্র বান্ধি দিগবাস
Sometimes he laughed so loudly
Sometimes he laughs out loudly.
he laughed very loudly.
He laughs very loudly.
Atahas means loud chanting, and Maha means very loud chanting, and Ativaha.
Jai Hari Bol, Jai Nitai.
Say loudly is not enough.
Say loudly, it is not enough.
He laughed extremely intense laughter.
He laughed extremely intense laughter.
Sometimes he take off his dhoti
Sometimes he takes off his dhoti
wrap it around his head.
and wrap it around his head.
কখনো বা সানুভাবে অনন্ত আবেশে সর্বপ্রায় হইয়া গঙ্গা স্রোতে ভাসে।
Sometimes in his own ecstatic mood,
sometime in his own ecstatic mood,
as Anantadeva,
as Anantadeva,
he would float in the current of the Ganges like a serpent.
he would float in the current of the Ganges like a serpent.
অন্তরে ভাবে প্রভু গঙ্গার ভিতরে ভাসিয়া যায় নতি দেখি মনোহরে।
Lord Nityananda, in the mood of Anantadeva,
Lord Nityananda, in the mood of Anantadeva,
floating in the Ganges water,
floating on the Ganges water,
he was most enchanting
he was most enchanting
to behold.
to behold.
অচিন্ত অগম্য নিত্যানন্দের মহিমা ত্রিভুবনে অদ্বিতীয় কারুণ্যের সীমা।
Inconceivable and the glories of Lord Nityananda are inconceivable and incomprehensible.
The glories of Lord Nityananda are inconceivable and incomprehensible.
In the three worlds,
In the three worlds,
his compassion was
his compassion was
without comparison,
without comparison,
and at the limit of mercy.
at the limit of mercy.
We see that Lord Nityananda, Lord Chaitanya was a prema avatar,
We see that Lord Nityananda, Lord Chaitanya was Prema Avatar.
giving out love of Krishna.
He was giving out love of Krishna.
But then Lord Nityananda sometimes is described as the mercy avatar, Daya avatar.
And Lord Nityananda is sometimes described as the Mercy Avatar or Doya Avatar
Because he gives out mercy which is incomparable.
because he gives out mercy which is incomparable.
ইহা বলি মহাপ্রভু চলিলা সত্তর নিত্যানন্দ যান তবে নদিয়া নগর।
After speaking these words, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he quickly went.
After speaking these words, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he quickly went.
Lord Nityananda then reached the town of Navadvip,
Lord Nityananda then reached the town of Navadvip,
which is known as Nadia Nagar.
which is known as Nadia Nagar.
নদিয়া নগরের লো জিয়ন্তেতে মরা কাটিলে কুটিলে রক্ত মাংস নাহি তারা।
The people in Navadvip were like living dead.
The people in Navadvip were like living dead.
Cut into small pieces.
If cut into small pieces,
They did not have blood or flesh in their bodies.
they did not have blood or flesh in their bodies.
Feeling such separation from Lord Chaitanya
They were feeling such separation from Lord Chaitanya
that they were like living dead.
that they were like living dead.
And This was the situation in Navadvip
So this was the situation in Navadvip
after Lord Chaitanya left.
after Lord Chaitanya left.
So we can understand when Lord Nityananda goes there.
So we can understand when Lord Nityananda goes there.
It's a great thing.
It's a great thing.
উদরে নাহিক অন্ন টলমল তনু সর্ব অন্ধকার তারা গোরা চাঁদ বিনু
No rice in their stomachs.
There were no rice in their stomachs.
Their bodies were trembling.
Their bodies were trembling.
Without Lord Gaurachandra,
Without Lord Gaurachandra,
everything seemed dark,
everything seems to be dark.
as if blind.
They were as if blind.
আচম্বিতে নিত্যানন্দ নদিয়া নগরে গায়ে বল হইল সবে ধাইলা সত্তরে
Suddenly, Lord Nityananda arrived in Nadia.
Suddenly, Lord Nityananda arrived in Nadia.
He was in Navadvip town.
He was in Navadvip town.
Strength came and into their bodies,
Strength came into their bodies.
and everybody went running to quickly to see Lord Nityananda.
Everybody went running to quickly to see Lord Nityananda.
চলিতে না পারে পথে টলমল করে দেখিতে না পায় পদ নয়নের জলে
They couldn't even travel the path.
They couldn't even travel on the paths.
They had no.
They had no.
They were trembling.
They were trembling.
Some tears were flowing from their eyes. They could not see the path.
For some, the tears were flowing from their eyes. They could not see even the paths.
সকল বৈষ্ণব কান্দে পড়িয়া চরণে পুছিতে না পারে কিছু নীরবদনে
All the Vaishnavas were crying and fell down at the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda.
All the Vaishnavas were crying and fell down to the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda.
They were not able to ask anything.
They were not able to ask anything.
And their mouths were silent.
And their mouths were silent.
So, Krishna said there's no difference between Vrindavan and Navadvip.
As we say that there is no difference between Vrindavan and Navadvip.
I see the Navadvip Vasis are filled with separation like the Vrindavan Vasis.
We see the Navadvip Vasis, they are filled with separation like the Vrindavan Vasis.
When Krishna went to Mathura,
When Krishna went to Mathura,
but Lord Chaitanya is so merciful that
but Lord Chaitanya is so merciful that
he's seeing them in Shantipur.
he's seeing them in Shantipur. Thus ends the chapter. Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sends Lord Nityananda Prabhu to console the devotees in Navadvip.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.